yummy, creamy, cheesy, orzo chicken pasta with Boursin cheese. Let me show you how we make this. Good morning, everyone. So I'm starting to get meal prep for my lunch. So I started off with this Boursin cheese. It's hot honey and roasted garlic. I just wanted a little spice. I did cut up one zucchini squash. I'm gonna add some cherry tomatoes, which I did buy 2 packages of cherry tomatoes, but I think I'm just really only gonna have to use 1. Yeah, maybe I'll use some of the second package. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use a couple from my second package just to add a little bit more. Because what we're gonna do after this cooks is we're gonna there. Once this cooks, we're gonna mash it all up. Okay, so I'm gonna add some salt and pepper to this. My salt. And then I'm going to throw this in the oven on 350 degrees for 35 minutes. So we'll come back when this is done. Okay, so before I throw this in the oven, actually I want to add a couple other seasonings to this. Okay, I'm going to add some oregano. Going to add some basil. And I'm going to add some red pepper, hot pepper. If you want, another thing that you can use, just depending on how much spice you want, you can also use chili crisps if you wanted to. This is very spicy. I don't want that much spice today, so I am going to just add some hot chili pepper flakes. And I'm going to drizzle this with some olive oil. All right. As soon as the oven's done heating up, I will throw this in. And again, 350 degrees. Okay, so this is done all cooking. It's cooked. So I'm going to take my masher and we're going to mash this all together out. And lesson learned, be very careful because the tomatoes do spit up. So we want to mix this until all that cheese is all mixed in here. Just be very careful because the tomatoes do squirt. All right, and while this was cooking, I did actually take it upon to cook up some ground chicken. You can use ground chicken, you can use rotisserie chicken. You can actually use any chicken that you want to use. You can use really anything. Just keep track of like the macros to make sure that you're getting everything. Okay. So I've got this very well mixed together. My cheese is all melted. All right. So now I cooked 1 cup of orzo pasta. I'm thinking I'm not going to really need that much in here, but we'll see after I get this all mixed in. It smells really good, guys. Yeah, I think that's, I'm really not gonna need the rest of that. Then I'm gonna add my ground chicken that I did cook to this as well. The person that I got this from, the recipe from, used rotisserie chicken. I don't buy rotisserie chickens often, especially from the grocery store, because I feel like they're very small and they're not worth the money. The only place I really buy my rotisserie chicken from is Costco. And I didn't really get a chance to get to Costco this weekend, so I'm using ground chicken. All right, so there's my ground chicken. So, oops, you didn't see that, guys. This counter is clean. I always clean all my surfaces before I cook. Make sure I wash my hands, because I do have a dog and cat. Okay. So, I am going to more basil on this. And some Parmesan cheese. I am using fresh Parmesan cheese. You don't have to. You can use the jar. You could use whatever you want. And I'm also going to use some mozzarella cheese. And I am using some fresh mozzarella. Just gonna use a couple pieces of this, because this is gonna go back in the oven for another 5 minutes or so, at least until the cheese is melted. When it comes out, we'll see how it looks. And when it's done, this will separate into 4 portions. And we'll go over the macros. Okay, guys, so this is all done. Like I said, you can separate this into 4 equal portions. So each portion is 510 calories, 37 grams of protein, 48 carbs, and 5 grams of fiber. What I will do is I will post the macronutrients below the video. If you want to see any more of my meal prep and follow along with me on this health journey, please follow. Now let's test this out and see what this tastes like. All right. I am going to separate this, but I just want to try it. That is really good. The hot honey Boursin cheese did not add like a lot of spice to it, but enough. Very delicious.